This is Keith, father of D&D's Eberron, here to share with us his favorite fantasy story. If you haven't seen the last part, check that out in the series button. Did they reconcile, the masked bard and the sister?
Yes, they did. But it was a tough thing. Is basically, I called out to her. I'm like, not only, did you abandon him, you have literally crushed him here and taken like some joy. And the thing about it was that the song he was singing, we'd established with the character, and this is, as I said, I like asking questions. And I basically said, you had to give up 3 things for your gifts. And she gave up a childhood toy. She gave up the first song that she had made. And then she gave up her first love. And the whole idea was that the character thought, I'm giving away my first boyfriend, essentially, or significant other. I'm giving away the love I don't actually need. And that's where I'm like, oh no, your first love is your kid brother. Like, that's the first person you really loved. So first, that was the sort of gut of, that wasn't what I, meant to do. But second, the idea was he was singing the song that she had given up. And was like, I mastered that song. I learned it. I kept it. Essentially, she made a plea, and she made like an amazing, beautiful speech. I basically had each of the other players sort of say, why do you think she can succeed at this? She's trying to bring him back. So what I said is he's basically dying of a broken heart because we're in fairy tale land. And so that was the thing, is he was dying. She's trying to bring him back. All the other players, I essentially asked them, I asked her, do you think you can succeed, or do you want to succeed? And then I asked each of the players, do you think she can succeed? And they all decided that she did. So I was prepared for it to be completely bitter and tragic. But that's the point. Everybody, it was the story they wanted. Right. Was for her. And that's the kind of point. We're just rolling a die. Does he make a saving throw at some point? That's not really the issue here. This is our story. How do you want it to end? And given that everybody, it was unanimous. If there had even been one person, I would have been like, okay, now we got to take a chance on it. And so they did reconcile, and the story, he's still a character in the story. So, find out what happens in Threshold as we go forward.